if the sign is negative, what quadrant are we in? Brandon?
Isn't it Riptide?
I quit.
All right, who can tell me what the battle was that changed the tide of the Civil War? Anybody out here? Riley, what was it?
The Battle of Riptide.
Wrong, Riley, it was Gettysburg.
All right, class. What was Leonardo da Vinci's most famous painting?
Ooh, pick me, I know the answer. The Riptide. This time on Riptide, Homestead and the Bucks for the Battle of Lucy Street.
This historic rivalry proved itself again as tension was.
Lazaro gives us a chilling true story.
Back to crashing down on his head. What thought to be a funny joke.
And please, don't be that student. And Riptide starts now.
Good afternoon, Bucks. Today is Friday, November 15th. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Ruel, and you're watching Riptide. Hey, wasn't the Homestead game intense?
Of course, we had to beat them this year.
Let's go to our recap.
Last Friday, our football team took on Homestead High in the battle for Lucy Street. This historic rivalry proved itself again as tension was high and the score was close. The game was entertaining as the bitter rivals shared touchdowns for the first three quarters. In the end, the Buccaneers pulled away with a 34-21 victory over the Broncos, thanks to a late touchdown throw by quarterback Khalil Render to Kentucky commit Tyree Brady. The football team was presented an award for the victory, and Tyree Brady received MVP honors as a part of the Marine Corps' Great American Rivalry Series.
It feels great, It feels great, man. These boys right here, I'm with a great team, Great team. I'm just blessed to be with these boys. I'm just blessed to be with them, man. I love my team. I love them.
That wasn't it as far as the awards go. They were also presented the first ever Centennial Cup by the South Dade News Leader for the victory. This award will stay with South Dade for the year until the two teams meet again.
Let's go, let's go! At the end, these guys, they work hard, and, I'm proud of them. We work hard for this, and at the end, you get these kind of results.
Overall, the game was memorable for the exiting seniors and great preparation for our playoffs this week as they take on Southwest. For Riptide, I'm Luis Gonzalez.
Members of the Army National Guard were here this past week to bring awareness about the National Guard.
They brought a really cool motorcycle with them. Let's check it out.
The National Guard visited South Dade and brought along this beautiful patriotic chopper built on the show, Orange County Customs.
The chopper was brought by Ricky Hudson, who travels the country with a bike and allows kids to admire and take pictures with it while learning about the Army National Guard. The bike was designed by 4 soldiers stationed in Iraq.
4 guys which were basically different states of the U.S. put together their ideas, and the general brought it back to the U.S., and they decided to go to Orange County Chopper, which has a TV show, to design the bike. And what they did were they took all the ideas that these guys had put together and some of their own, and they made a TV show with this bike. The bike itself is pretty unique. It has history of the National Guard. On the tank, it has all the conflicts down to, say, '07. It also has the military M4 machine gun. It has different things all the way around the bike that's pretty unique to look at, that has things to do with the Army National Guard. Now, the main goal with this bike is to travel around the country in every state and work with the Army National Guard recruiters, which in this case is Ms. Hawkins, and what she does is try to get, age-appropriate people to join the National Guard. And this bike draws attention to get people to come and talk to the recruiter, which is the main goal. I'm here not just to show a motorcycle. I'm here working with the recruiter in the National Guard.
I'm Sylvia Garcia for Riptide.
The nursing fair is coming soon.
Let's go to a segment for more info.
The Sports Nutrition and Health Science Academy would like to have a health awareness fair with interactive booths to help promote a healthy lifestyle in our student body.
We're going to have a big, huge health awareness fair on November 20th. During the lunches, we're going to have a special dance demonstration as well as CPR. I'm also going to show students that how to bandage and splint some injuries. We're also going to cover the topics of why it's very important not to text and drive. We're also going to have a little demonstration or a display of like a little graveyard that what happens when you text and drive. You wind up crashing and killing yourself and maybe other people. Also, we're going to have drug prevention, talk about why it's important to wait, abstain from sex, and practice safe sex. Wait till that you get married and have that special person before you engage in that to prevent yourself from getting pregnant or have STDs. Also, we're going to have HIV facts, also about the hazards of smoking and drugs. So please feel free to come by and look at the booths and see some of the work that the students have done on those topics.
2 guest speakers went to the nursing class to educate students on breast cancer.
Cancer, it's a very important topic nowadays. It's becoming more and more prevalent among young women in general. So more than 11,000 women are being diagnosed with breast cancer way before 40. So it's something that we're trying to educate people more on so they can prevent this disease. And I'm just here to educate the high school students, and hopefully they will be able to learn all this material and take it not just to help themselves but also to their families.
Some of the nursing students informed us on their preparation for the health awareness fair.
November 20th, we're having a health awareness fair, and it's brought to you by HOSA, and we're going to be talking about, we're going to be doing CPR demonstrations and some fire safety, nutrition facts, and some first aid, like bandaging and just stuff like that's helpful for you, drug prevention. And this impacts me, which will impact more people, just because it better educates me on drug prevention and what it can do to you and the causes.
This fair is to show how to beat drugs, how to stay healthy. We'll be doing a dance exercise like Beat It to show how to beat against bullies, beat against drugs, against tobacco, all that stuff that makes everybody stressed. We'll be doing Staying Alive to show how to give CPR to infants, adults if they're choking, if they have no air, and come join us at the fair. Yeah.
Be sure to come out and support on November 20th, 2013. For Riptide, I'm Gina Furtland.
One of our very own Buccaneer baseball players got signed to FIU this week.
Really? Who?
Let's watch a video to find out.
This Wednesday, Bucks baseball pitcher Eric Manoah signed to play at FIU.
We wanted to make sure that everybody understood that this is a very important time for our athletes, and in this case for Eric.
He's doing it in the classroom as well as on the field. Nobody has worked harder, and he's well deserving, and excited that he's going to stay local so we get to see him progress from here. But we got some work to do here first.
If you're ready, you can sign.
Yeah, I'm thankful for all my coaches and my mom and my brother. They're always there for me. So.
Hey, don't forget grandma.
My grandma.
Coach Phil.
Yeah.
Phil.
Manny Phil.
I love you guys.
Wait. SSA.
Read that.
SSA, baby?
Yeah, hold up. See it on Instagram.
Come on, say
wait,
Jerry.
hold on, selfie. Come on, say Jerry.
Eric talked about his future and what this season holds.
Well, I've been watching FIU already my whole high school career, and it's local. I get to stay here with my family and everyone that I love, and it's just a really good program, and I'm excited to be a part of it. We have a solid team this year, so I'm excited to see what we have to put out there. I mean, we are gonna make it far this year. So.
Congratulations to Eric and the...
On Monday, November 11th, was the City of Homestead's annual Veterans Day Parade, along with its introduction ceremony at Losner Park. Our community gathered to honor the men and women who have fought to defend our nation and liberty. Hundreds of people participated in this annual tradition, including our South Day JROTC program. Observers and participants had a great experience at this year's parade. Thank you to everyone who participated. For Riptide, I'm Ben Pereira.
So, there's a rumor going around about the auditorium being haunted.
That's crazy.
I know. Let's go to Lazaro for the story.
A legend that has spanned for over 50 years still haunts South Dade's auditorium to this day. A drama student by the name of Thomas Tommy King Combe was accidentally murdered during one of his auditions in the old building. Thomas Tommy King Combe was a sophomore at South Dade in 1963. Being an avid drama student, he looked up to the likes of Marlon Brando and James Dean and inspired to follow in their footsteps. Tommy planned on trying out for the school's rendition of A Midsummer's Night Dream, but it would soon be his last audition. While trying out for the role, two students who often bullied Tommy were planning to play a prank and ruin his audition. They didn't realize the consequences of what they were about to do. These students will remain nameless due to privacy purposes. While auditioning, the two students pulled a rope which led the sandbag to crashing down on his head. What thought to be a funny joke ended up killing Tommy. Tommy is said to still haunt the auditorium to this day in search of revenge. Local myths say you can see his apparition entering the auditorium from the front doors or sitting in the seat AA 101. We spoke to Mr. Espinosa and one of his students to see if they have had any experiences.
I had a student who told me about it. I don't know much about it. I just came to the school recently, but yeah, I've heard some crazy stuff, crazy stories about it. I think maybe like Kelly was telling me about it.
Like a couple years ago when we did Chicago, I was backstage and I felt someone tug on me and we weren't even doing anything. I mean, we were in the back and I was near a wall, so it wasn't like there was someone behind me, and I felt someone pull me. It was really weird. I couldn't even, I looked around and there was no one there. The lights were dark and we were doing a production and it was just scary.
For Riptide, I'm Lazaro.
Remember when Mr. Seeker woke up that student and he was practically drowning in his drool?
Yeah, don't be that student.
Space is the place.
That's it for today, Bucks. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Ruel. Stay tuned for a recap on the Homestead Pep Rally.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Alright, we're gonna see who has the best Buck spirit. So I'm gonna come to this side. When I say Buck, y'all say pride. Buck! Alright, well, we just got some late breaking news that we must stop this pep rally right now. This video was just found, and it's said to be very disturbing, and we need everybody's attention, please. I'm not playing, this is so serious right now.
Definitely looks like some Homestead Bronco work.
Mr. Seeker! Get him out of here. I've had enough of this. Antoine Cordy. Number 56, Demetrius Willis. Number 59, Keno Richardson. Number 6.
Applications: AP, DE, Senior Picnic, Senior Breakfast.